Say hi, guys. We were just getting situated. Yeah, we were just getting situated, right? Where's Mommy gone? $16.02, Matt. What? Mommy getting you a toy? Yeah? Luna's even here, look. Do you want me to move anywhere? Hey, Chris, how are you? Week's been good. How about yours? The CEO's behind us.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Say hi, friends. Mads. Busy week. Hopefully this week won't be as busy. Luna. Everybody's in on it today.
Oh, God.
Wonder why this isn't doing this here.
You put top shot. So if you do the drop down where it says top shot, live chat.
Okay. Oh,
So if you scroll down, because it might.
yeah, it won't let me. Oh, wait.
Press the X now.
Press the X.
Oh, maybe not.
It just disappeared.
No, stop. Luna. Yeah, there it is.
Oh. When the boss is away, it's not always playtime, is it? It's extra work for everyone. Chris, was it you who was asking if Katie would do a live with us one day? Yeah, I did. I spoke to her. I thought it was. I just want to make sure. We saw her. When did we see her? Tuesday? Monday.
Monday, yeah.
And we will try and get together one day and do one together. We'll just have to figure it out. Oh, my. That was loud. Is she? Is she?
Yep.
Oh, mad.
Tomato.
Sorry, guys. Maddie chose the perfect moment. Okay, sweetheart. Okay.
She yelled, Mom, what was you doing? Okay.
Oh, Mads. Perfect timing.
Did you actually do it?
It was so busy. I couldn't believe it. We were shocked, weren't we, how many people were there?
Yeah.
They actually they had all 3 rooms for it this time, I think, even though most people were in the first room where we were sitting. But yeah, it was very busy. It was a nice turnout. The lodge guys were there, Disney wives, a lot of people. It's always nice to meet other YouTubers, you know. Hi, Lynn. How are you? How's your weekend been so far? Maddie and Ash were here, but Maddie had to leave for a moment. They'll be back. It was, yeah. I'm glad they came. It was nice to sit with them and chit chat. Oh, false. Can't wait to see Katie, see her vlogs from her cruise. That's good, Lynn. How's your friend?
Runway.
Hi. Hi, Mads.
I look like a mess.
You don't look like... Ashley's been moving furniture for about the last 3.5 hours, haven't you?
Yeah.
She's rearranging her crafting space into another space in the house. Oh, not doing good. I'm sorry, Lynn. I know. She was joking in one of her vlogs that she would probably stay longer. Even her mum said, didn't she? She said she might stay till Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. It goes by so fast. Mm-hmm. I know she went tech free for the weekend too. She said they weren't going to get the package, so they were switching off. Sarah was in good hands. You okay there, Mads? She goes again. Maddie May. Hi. Hi, Mads. Say hi, friends. Okay, wave. Hum, hum, hum. So we went to Epcot yesterday. We would have gone live, but it was so hot, wasn't it?
And it was crazy.
It was so packed. Because it was the 21st of September, I guess everybody decided they were going. And it was sold out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We have annual passes, but we still have to reserve a spot. And when Ashley went in afterwards, it said booked, didn't it? Totally booked. So we were lucky we got in.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was a mob scene. I mean, we had fast food for lunch and we actually waited an hour for a slice of pizza and
chicken tenders
and fries, and it was all cold, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Not good. But by then we were ready to go home.
Pants.
Miss Madison. Ashley's sporting her Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. It's so cute.
I love it. Still need to hang up my new shirts from yesterday.
Yeah. I think we're going to have a quiet one today, guys. Except Maddie. she's gonna lead the charge for us today. Right, Mads? Are you gonna lead the charge? Hi. throws me off because everything's opposite because of the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. She got your pinky?
Yeah. In her hand. Just don't throw it on.
So much going on. Yeah, Maddie makes it. You were asleep last time, weren't you? Till about the last, half an hour?
Yeah.
She's just refusing to nap today, isn't she, Ash?
Because she knows I'm doing something.
Because Ash had plans to do stuff today in the house. Maddie decided Mum's not doing it today. So cute. So cute, Maddie. Oh, yeah. Isn't she a great blogger? She's getting there, Lynn. She's starting to repeat Ashley a little bit, trying to say words.
Like diaper. Diaper?
Yeah, she is brilliant. And she started so young, which is nice. She got a good following. I watched her since she lived home with her dad at first. And then her mum. And when she used to do hot tub chats and she just started going to all the different events and that. She was starting to, I think she had about 1,500 subscribers when I started watching her, and now she's huge. She's so good. And she's nice with it. She's not one of these fake people. She's really nice. I aspire to be her one day. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Oh, gosh.
Don't. That's it now.
One of them days.
It is. Oh, excuse us. I'm always tired after we've been at one of the parks. All that walking.
Yeah. 2 days worth of.
Yeah, because we were out Friday as well, weren't we? Luna said, yes, you were. Luna doesn't like being left alone. She's trying again. Patty's going to keep this one alive. Oh, Mads.
Okay, so
She's having a little technical difficulty. Hi, Linda. How are you? Maddie. Say hi, friends. Hi. Hi. How are you, Linda? How's your weekend been? Ta.
say ta-da.
Ta-da. Okay, they have your water.
Thanks.
Maybe she just doesn't want to be. They plan to go to further. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, because I don't feel anything yet.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah, we're definitely planning on going to more of their meetups. I feel like we know them a little bit now that we've met. I think the next one's in October. And then I think they're doing one in November. And then I think next year they're going to try and plan them somewhere different. Somewhere with air conditioning.
Hey.
I don't mind it because we managed to get a seat by the open area, didn't we? So get a bit of a breeze.
What are you doing?
This one was only 2 hours. They're normally 3. He normally does 6 to 9, but someone else had the room at. Wait, no, it's not 6 to 9. It was 4 to 7. Yeah, 4 to
7, then 6 is when something else started.
Yeah, 4 to 7, but this one was 4 to 6 because there was another party starting after.
What are you doing?
Maddie's so wiggly. Hi, Victoria. How are you?
Sit back in your chair.
We're just having a little chat, little quiet one today.
You're back.
Oh, are they, Lynn? I must admit, I do get a bit jealous in the beginning while all the colors are changing, but it changes so fast, doesn't it? You forget. Oh, thank you. All the way from Glasgow. Love that. We're all good, thank you. How about yourself? How was your weekend? She goes, how did I end up back in here? I was supposed to be out. It was a trick. We've had a lot of rain. Actually, we were lucky yesterday. We left the park just in time. We were halfway home. We had a sprinkle. There was some dark clouds, and then there was nothing for us, but then they got poured on.
Downpoured.
But the temperatures were cooler today, I felt anyway. I haven't really been outside much. But I was watching a live. I don't know if you guys watch Dis Our Dream. They were at Animal Kingdom at 8 o'clock this morning, and it was 77. It's 85 now. Not as it was hot yesterday, though, I have to say. Walking, yeah. I don't know if that was because I was walking or
no,
what,
it's hot. I mean, it was breezy at least.
Yeah. What do they say it feels like today? Yeah, humidity 70. It was 96. Was that Friday? Which we felt it. What's Maddie's favorite food of the week? I think her oatmeal, isn't it still?
Yeah.
She's loving oatmeal. Here
Right.
we go again.
You're just doing it to get out of there.
She is. Maddie's learning all the tips and tricks of getting out and about. She's tired, see? That's what Maddie does when she's tired. That's why she gets those little scratches on her head. She caught me the other day. Oh, wait, this side, yeah, didn't she? And she goes, what did you do to your face? I said, what do you mean? And there was a nice scratch down my face. I think it was Maddie. Knee's not good right now, Lynn. I was just like rubbing it under the desk. I should have taken some Motrin before I started. I think walking yesterday, because there's some inclines, isn't there?
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Carly. How are you? How's your weekend?
I'm like,
you're not in it.
I was like this.
Oh yeah, I've only got half of Ashley today. We need a bigger desk so I can bring that. Do you want me to bring the thing over farther?
What?
This.
If you want to.
Well, it helps rather than you have to lean. Well, that doesn't help though.
Well, because you just straightened it.
What? She bossy, guys. Oh, we're doing good, thanks, Carly. Is that better?
Yeah.
We're doing.
Look at this.
For those that have just come in, Ashley has been moving furniture for the last 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
She's given herself a new space now for crafting and stuff, and she's half moved everything, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
And getting rid of old dressers and that were falling apart. Once it's done, we'll show you. Right now, it's a bit upside down everywhere, and the house needs a good vacuum. But thank goodness we don't have carpets where you're able just to slide things.
Yeah.
And we don't have wooden floors. It'll be nice. What do we do when the AC breaks down? It did for us over the summer. And luckily, because I just called the company, and within, 48 hours they were here?
Yeah.
So. Yes, I didn't realize how much I loved AC until I moved here. Are you going to do it again? Are you playing, Madison?
She is.
You looking for Luna? Luna just jumped on the bed. So what's everybody's plans for the week? Anything exciting? Yeah, exactly. I don't fancy checking into a hotel. No, it wasn't bad. I mean, I was wrong because I didn't call them right away, but the minute I got in touch with them, they came really quickly. Because I think we were heading into a week of the 90s, weren't we, that week?
Yeah. It was fun.
It was. Every time we went out, I thought it's going to turn on while we're out. Changed the filter, did all sorts of things, and then realized it was the whole unit needed to be replaced. Now it's perfect, so that's good. What's that?
I'm trying to make the tape for Christmas.
Oh.
We'll design it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do it where it's seamless, this thing.
Oh, it'll come, Carly. It'll come. It's not easy. Trust me, I have been looking here too, but I want something remote. Ash and I we keep saying it, but then something this week's going to be tough because we need to get ready for Missy turning 1.
Big one.
Things to do, right, Madison? I'm going to do a deep clean of the house this week. Oh, is that right? 5 to 10 years, that's it. Are you talking about window units or big units in general, like for central air? Big units, yeah. Well, we're good now because this one's new, so we'll be good.
Yeah.
Probably look for somewhere next year anyway, different place.
Fun things to come.
Stay tuned. Fingers crossed. To rent right now. It's very difficult down here. You have to have a full-time job for 2 years. This is what I've been told, to be considered for a mortgage. Even renting was difficult enough for us in the beginning. They like you to show 3 times the amount of money coming in, 3 times the rent coming in per month, which I don't know. I think they've just changed it to 2. It's almost impossible.
Yeah.
I guess they just want to make sure that people can pay the bills. If I win the lotto, we'll definitely be buying. If Ashley does well with her business, we'll be buying. Ashley was watching, was it a YouTuber or a TikTok?
YouTuber.
Ashley was watching a YouTuber, and she does cups and stuff, Ash?
Yeah. Madison.
And she had a ticker, right? Like a Shopify ticker. And she got how many orders in 15 minutes?
She got 800 in 12 minutes.
800 orders in 12 minutes.
And she made $88,000 in those 12 minutes.
So that's where we want Ashley to be. Sorry, guys.
This is the part of Maddie you don't see.
This is the part of Maddie you don't see in the vlogs, yeah. These are those hard moments, right, Maddie?
She's having trouble. She didn't go.
This one that's okay. Yeah, I couldn't imagine doing 800 orders in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I asked Ashley, I said, does she have help? And she
did stationery and shirts and
a
pillow.
Just her and her husband, wasn't it?
Yeah, she is an artist and she made like her cats into her.
Oh, that's right. She's her own artist, so she makes her own designs. Yeah.
But they're not. I mean, not to sound rude, but they're not like anything crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. It's something. Sometimes something just catches on.
Yeah.
And then you're good to go. Wow.
Yeah, give her like an ounce with some.
Okay, hun. I know that would be the ideal thing now, is to buy something outright. It's just the prices are crazy. The prices are definitely crazy. We all need to have a big win on the lotto, but I don't play anymore. So, not that I played a lot, but in New York it was a little easier because you could do it. I could do it on my phone with jackpot, but you can't do it here. Excuse me. It's considered obviously gambling. It is, but. And as Mum used to say, you got to be in it to win it. And I always forget when I'm out. I never think to go buy a lottery ticket. I'd rather earn it anyway and say I did this. But it's nice because my subscribers are going up thanks to nice people sharing us out and supporting us and stuff. So we're getting there slowly. Going to that meetup was fun. I was sat next to somebody. I didn't even realize I was subscribed to them until I went to watch a vlog later on. And I went, wait a minute. Those two were sitting by us at the table. Wow, it's nice. Luna, it's fine. It's nobody's coming, buddy. It's very different life here, I have to say. Very different. I thought my life was set and I was staying in New York and I would live in that house and would pass that house on to Ashley. That's what I thought. But never mind. Oh, really? Cheaper there? I know. Isn't that funny? Sometimes I hear it on a TV program, Carly, and I think, oh, door. And Ashley goes, TV. Or I'm watching somebody's video and it's happening and I'm like, oh, door. No. Sorry. No, we all have the same sound. So I've got some new stickers coming because these ones came and they were quite small. I don't know if I've showed them before. The logo Ashley made for me had some made into stickers, but they're quite small. So we've got some bigger ones coming. Same area, Chris. I like this area a lot. And we're close enough to Disney and whatnot if we want to go. But I just really like this area. I feel comfortable here now. I know where things are. I know how to get to places. My favorite shops, petrol station. Disney Springs isn't that far. Universal is 30 minutes away. Hi, Shauna. How you doing? How's your weekend? I know, Carly. A year ago, I would never have done that. I would never have spoken to anyone. I literally, we were getting ready to leave. Like I said, it was only 2 hours this month. And I knew the Disney wives were in there. And I just wanted to say hello because I've been subscribed to them for a long time. And they were really busy with people, but I waited. I went up and spoke to them. And then I went up to somebody else. And then I went over while I was talking to somebody else came up to me and said, oh, we're subscribed to you, which was really cool. So yeah, a year ago, I wouldn't have spoken to anyone or gone to a meetup or anything. This has really helped being here. I only have neighbors on one side, and we really don't see him. He's not a mingler. He pretty much sits on his doorstep, has his cigarettes, and goes inside. Don't really see him. This side, we don't have anybody. I've just started waving to people like across the street and stuff, but no one seems to be outside here except the guys across the street, because they have a car detailing business, and then you're constantly seeing the guys working on their bikes and different things in the garage. So they'll wave and say hello. But no one's really out and about. If people are running by and I'm out with Luna, they'll say hello then, but it's not a busy area. Oh, good, Shauna. Good to hear. Yeah, that's one thing I do like, that it's a nice, quiet neighborhood. When you drive around, it's so funny here because people don't really use their garages for their cars, and 9 out of 10 times the garages are up, and they're either offices or one has like a pool table in it and like games and stuff like that. Or you just see there's one house where the guy just sits in his garage looking out. He's there like all day. It's funny. It's very different. Very different. It's funny because if you don't see this one guy sitting in his garage, you start thinking, is he okay? He's not in there. He's not there. Is he all right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm sure you've spoken to Katie about it. She did the new build, didn't she? That would be my dream, to do that. Be able to pick everything I wanted from scratch. Definitely have a pool. We're going to try and go to the pool this week at some point. I haven't been there in so long. It was so busy over this. Well, I say that, but it really wasn't that busy. But the times that we said if we're going to go, we'd see a lot of people there. Yeah, there is a lot of extra costs. It'd be nice if we tried to do that in New York. Pete's parents had a fair bit of land next to their house, and we tried, but the town wouldn't approve a new build at the time. And then we found our house, and then a few years later after that, Pete's brother and sister-in-law were able to build. I guess it was a different board, and they approved it. Nice to have brand new. But us beggars can't be choosers. I'm happy here anyway. That's all that counts at the moment. I still take one day at a time. There's still a few things going on behind the scenes, but we'll get all that sorted. It's funny, when I first came, I didn't think the traffic was that bad here until we started going to like Disney Springs and Disney. And then I realized the traffic's not great here. It's a madhouse. And people just don't seem to want to use their blinkers, do they, Ash?
Nope.
And it'll drive us, like yesterday, for instance, we were in the slow lane, weren't we? And the guy came up behind us, went on the shoulder, cut in front of us, went right into the middle lane, and then cut somebody off in the fast lane. And I'm like, there's never a cop around when you need one.
Yeah.
I mean, just dangerous driving. And he was just zigzagging the whole way. Am I in the way? Sorry. Am I in your way, Mads? Am I in your way? You feel better now? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Where you guys all live now, have you all been there? Were you born and raised and growing up in the same neighborhood as you live now? Yeah, the I-4. I thought 287 was bad. Maddie, you got questions for our friends? Oh, you're in Kent. My brother moved to Kent when he got married. I may have said that already. He's now in Canterbury. I know, because you just don't know where they're going, right, Shauna? I mean, and the thing is, they always have such dark tinted windows as well. So it just makes me very nervous, especially when Maddie's in the car, which is all the time. Do you travel with work, Chris? Maddie's going to be quite loud today. Pete. Steve was in Ashford and then he moved to Canterbury after he divorced. She's looking at you like, do something. Oh, nice. How long are you going to be in Australia for? That was always on my bucket list, but now I'm worried it's too far for me. Unless I can have one of those lovely lay-down seats. Oh, really? I didn't realize that, Carly. 2 weeks, nice. Can't stop shaking my legs, sorry. I just realized I'm like, do you have anything to say, Miss Ash?
I don't really have anything.
No new creations, are you? Because you're working on an order, so. You have family, Chris? If you do, does everybody want to move to Orlando? Yeah. Well, that's good then. I know there's a couple of families that I met that were here over the summer. I met with Katie that they're looking to move towards the end of the year. Oh, that's good then. I can see that. So your dad was from the Isle of Man and your mum's from Lancashire. Now, if they relocated you for work, would they pay some of your expenses? Or are you on your own for that? And if I'm asking too many questions, just tell me to shut up. Oh, that's good. That's very good. That helps. Oh, she's working on some designs. She's
Sorry.
not being. No. I'm just saying so.
In
case they wonder why you were looking down. Dad was from Manchester. His dad was in. Oh, I see. Okay, Mads. Yeah, 5 years. It's a big commitment. It's definitely a big commitment. I know when I came over to America in the first place, it was for a year, and I thought that was a big commitment. But my mum told me, if you want to come home, I don't care. You can come home. But 5 years is a big one. Do you have kids? Oh, Miami. Ash wants to go to Miami, don't you?
Yeah.
Ash wants to travel further down in Florida. Down, right?
Yep.
I always get it wrong. Further down in Florida. Go visit some places. Good morning, Paul. Good morning. That shows what kind of day I'm having. Good evening, Paul. How are you? Hope you're having a good weekend. Are they all on board, or is it something you haven't discussed with them? This is like questions with Chris. Uh-oh. Oh, good to hear, Paul. Hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, I got your foot. I got your foot. I got your foot. You funny, Mads. None of her stuff came yet, did it?
No.
Waiting for Amazon. Someone's turning 1.
Not ready.
It's hidden under an emoji here. Found out this morning my 2 terrors will be +3. What do you mean, Paul? Oh, okay. I got you. Congratulations. That's exciting. Yes and no, I worry about my daughter. It's hard. I know, being an army brat, we moved every 2 years, and I used to be so nervous starting new schools. Are you in shock? It was a surprise. Good surprise, I hope. How old are your other 2, Paul? What are you doing?
Let's go this.
You need to drink that, madams.
She had 2 of it.
Oh,
I had to
did
give
you?
her more because I guess she tasted it too much, so she wasn't drinking it.
Yeah. Didn't like it.
Yeah.
Hi, Phyllis. Oh, that's kind of you. How are you, and how's your weekend? Madison. She's just looking around like kicking things and like. Maddie's gonna be another little baby in June. Weekend's been pretty busy, except I say except for today, but it has been busy for Ash because she's been rearranging her arts and craft. I say arts and
Arts and
craft. Like you're
My business.
Ashley's been rearranging her crafting area. She's put it more into a room to make it more easier.
Yeah.
So we're in the middle of rearranging furniture at the moment. So the house is a bit of a mess. But it's been good. We were at Epcot yesterday, which was nice. Walking around, getting some, I'd say fresh air, but there wasn't too much. There was a bit of a breeze now and again. Uh-huh. Where's your bottle gone? So are the other two old enough to understand what's going on, Paul? Are they excited or are you keeping it quiet? Oh, his 4-year-old loves that Snoopy.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that little Snoopy. Yeah, they're so young. Yeah, that's exciting though. You get another one of these. Maddie goes, wait, me? Just learning all her noises. To be honest with you, Chris, I think we're going to order something tonight. I was supposed to put something in the crock pot, and Ash was busy, and I totally forgot to do it. So probably order something afterwards.
Yeah.
Yes, Shauna, I do. Those hats that she used to wear was one of her big things, wasn't it? Hiya, how are you?
All right, what do we think? Oh, maybe I'll turn these.
Oh, Ash is going to ask your advice. She's been creating, what is it?
Shipping tape for
Shipping
Christmas.
tape for Christmas.
I don't know if I should do the. What do we think for shipping tape?
She's looking for Christmas shipping tape.
Jolly Mail has arrived. It's pink, the background, but it's hard to tell on here.
Yeah. I like it. Okay.
Hey.
Carly said it's fab.
Okay.
Carly, I haven't forgotten the toffee coffee. I've ordered it. And it should be here this week. Very cute, Mads. Ash.
Oh, goodness.
It's okay. Ash is out. I mean, I keep calling her Ash now. Mads having a little tummy issues. Shauna says it's cute too.
Thank you.
That's what she's been. That's why her head's been like this, because she's been designing it. Because if she has to order it soon.
Yeah, designing it now. So
You're welcome, Carly.
when it's time to order, I can order.
It's okay. I keep thinking Halloween's.
Madison, you're interrupting this live.
She goes, I know, I'm the boss. Sorry if you guys have earbuds in. I keep thinking Halloween's over because we've been to the Halloween party already and everything's been going on. I'm not waiting for the Christmas to change over. I know it's soon, but we haven't even hit October. Hi, Dee. How are you? Hope you're having a good weekend. Poor Maddie. Oh, happy birthday. 18, such a great birthday. She had a nice day. Oh, really? Hop tuna, hop tuna, hop tuna. Hi, Nan. How you doing? How was your weekend? We've got some celebrating going on in here. We have a baby announcement, 18th birthday. I'm so glad you guys are here. If there's any questions you want to ask. I still have to do that video. My plan was to do it Wednesday, but I didn't get to it. Oh no, that's not good. I hope you start to feel better soon. That stinks. Oh, it's good to hear. I remember 18. And then I came here just before my 19th. 18 was a good one. You feel special. You can do all this stuff. I remember when Ashley turned 18. I remember when Ashley turned 16 because 16's big over here. I'm like, do you want a sweet 16? No. What do you want to do? Nothing. Are you going to have an 18th then? No. What do you want to do? Nothing. Oh, that's nice. I love a family get together. Do you have a favorite movie? Do you know who my favorite movies? Bridget Jones's Diary. I crack up at that movie every single time because I think she's funny. And Birdcage. If I'm in a bad mood, hi, I like Birdcage. 5 tips for moving to Orlando. That's a good one because, whew, 5 tips, Ash, because we did it so fast. I feel like I went to England in June for Mum's funeral, and then I started telling everyone asked what we were going to do because they knew that Pete and I were divorcing, and they asked where I was going to live. And at that point, I had no clue. And I just kept telling everyone I'm moving to Florida. So once Florida was in my mind, but I was lucky because I had friends down here. So we basically sold the house the next day, took Luna to the vet to get her shots, and then just rented a car and came down. So I didn't really plan anything to move. My advice is, though, just find an area you want to live in. Not too near the parks because, like you said, it's expensive. And I find it better around here. Because we were even looking, was it Claremont and stuff's a little more expensive, isn't it? Were they saying? Is that nearer to Disney?
No.
Oh, never mind. This is why I need Ashley. I don't really have
Claremont
tips because we
is
did it so quickly.
This way, it's just more
Oh.
bigger. I mean, it's about the same to Disney, I think.
Yeah. So that's why you need Katie, because Katie, they planned it out and they knew they were coming. I feel like within 2 months we made up our mind and just came. And if I didn't have my friend Jane here and Jack and Jared who helped us find a place, I don't know what I would have done really.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'd have ended up in this exact area. Because it was nice being able to talk to Jack and say, because we were looking at places online, weren't we? Saying, is this a good area? And half the things we were like, oh my God, this is a beautiful area. And he's like, no, you don't want to live there. Oh, you like those movies, Carly? I love Birdcage. It cracks me up every time. That's the only movie, because sometimes I can watch a movie that I find that's really funny, and then if I'm in a bad mood, I'm like, this is so stupid. But birdcage is one that can always make me laugh, even if I'm in a foul mood. Which isn't.
Something I ordered from Michael's is already here. It says it was coming tomorrow.
Oh.
I ordered the stand because it was on sale.
She's getting them down like a yo-yo today.
I ordered the stand to put my printers on.
Oh.
It was on sale.
Very good.
It was like $50 off.
Yeah. Definitely talk to Katie, Chris. I'm sorry. I'm not much help there because it was such a whirlwind and we just came. We can help you when you decide. I'm happy to look into places if you see places, and I'm happy to ask Jack and Jared. You're welcome. Don't be daft. Ask questions. It's fine. Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Something else for you to put together.
Enough to hold that t-shirt press because it is heavy. But...
Yeah, that's good. And then you put stuff underneath it.
Yeah.
Yes, schools are very important. I had another family asking me about schools, and I feel bad because I don't have, Maddie's so young at the moment, so Ashley hasn't started looking into that yet. I mean, I hear the schools around here are good, and I know Katie did a lot of research into schools because of Zara. Oh, me too. I loved Robin Williams. Such an act.
R.I.P.
Huh?
I said R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Oh, it's stuck.
He's one of those actors that you would never have known he was struggling so much in his real life. I know. You know what it was? I think one thing I do remember from Katie's vlogs, you have to start looking at Was it January?
Yeah.
To get them in for that year coming up in September. Yeah. And she didn't know that, and I wouldn't either because it's not like that in New York either.
Good for me to know.
Yeah. Definitely.
Still got 4 years to go.
Oof. Oof. Mm. Yeah, it was tough, and that's heartbreaking on parents as well because you just want your children to be settled and happy. It is. It's a leap you take and hope for the best. To be honest with you, I don't know many people, just even being at the meetup, not yesterday, day before, everybody that has made the move here is happy. Like even Baz, he was saying, wasn't he, at some point that we British Floridians and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he's happy he made the move. Maxine's happy they made the move. If it's a place you've always wanted to go, I think you make the best out of it. He did hide it well, Carly. He did.
It's 17 hours.
The very first person
17 hours.
that I was devastated that passed away, celebrity-wise, was Elvis. I remember we were in England. It was the day we were leaving England to go back to Germany. Mum and Dad were packing up the car, and I was sitting in Nan's front room, and I heard it on the radio, and I was so upset. And that was 1970 something. But isn't it funny? They do hide it. There's a lot of actors that have actually come out and said they suffer with depression and stuff. They need to talk about it more so us normal people know it's okay. Because you think all the money in the world that, makes you happy. It doesn't. Clearly. Ashley watches a live streamer, or I say a live streamer on TikTok. She goes live all the time, doesn't she? She has a cup business. This woman works her tail off. She's in the vlogs all night long making cups. She gets about 20 orders a night, if not more.
Yeah.
And she has a group of people that come in her room just to bust her chops.
Yeah.
And get on a case.
A Reddit page about her, and they try to ban her lives all the time because they have no life.
It's just so cruel.
They're just mad because she makes like $5,000 a week, making little cups like they.
Yeah,
that's how they call
they're
it.
always putting down her business, but
They say she needs to get a real job and make real money. I'm like, looks real to me.
yeah, she's making money to support us. She just had a baby last week, didn't she?
Yeah. Are you outlining my tattoo?
Elvis died in 77. I was going to say 79, so I wasn't quite sure on the year. It's funny, when I spoke to the doctor, my back surgeon, and I said at one point, I'm thinking of moving to at that point I was thinking of moving back to England. It was before Mum passed away. And he said, I have doctor friends that were English and they moved to the States and then they didn't like it, so they moved back to England. And then did he say they've actually moved back to the States now?
Yeah. No. They were in England. They moved here to Florida. It was Dr.
Galena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said that they're from England. They moved here to Florida, and then they did not like it after a year, so they went back to England.
Went back to England. I think it's what you make of it. I mean, literally.
I'm like, well, if they're your doctor friends, they have money to do that.
Yeah. I don't have time. I don't have money to keep relocating.
Especially from one country to another.
No, his music's so good. Oh, Maddie. No, his music's so good, Carly. Hi, Joel. How you doing? Happy first day of fall. That's right. Mess. I know people kept saying to me, you're going to move to Florida, what if you don't like it? And I'm like, then I'll find somewhere else. I mean, New York just wasn't an option to stay in New York. I couldn't afford it. But touch wood, all is good.
I think we're going to put her in her chair.
Yeah.
So she does not want to be in here.
You don't want to be in here today, Maddie? Live is not beauty. He was gorgeous. He was. Okay, hon.
Come here, feisty.
Did you watch that? There was a movie on Elvis, wasn't there?
Yeah.
It was really good.
Oh my goodness. Go in your chair. Say bye-bye.
Say bye, friends. I'm going to go sit in my chair and watch some telly. I've had enough of you. You're live, then. You look tired.
She should be.
She goes, you look tired. Have you seen yourself?
I haven't taken a real nap.
She hasn't. Today's not the napping day. Oh, I bet your house smells amazing. Hi, Shell. How are you? Shell and I keep bumping into each other in different lives, streaming. Yeah, definitely, Joel. I think that. I'm happy here. I think because I've been here a year, and it's hard really, because I know I'm like a broken record, because of everything we went through and all the heartache we've left behind. I think people thought I would move to Florida and all that stuff would just disappear and it would all be gone. It doesn't disappear that quick. You still have all that stuff that you process and everything goes through. But each day we're getting stronger and stronger. But I still think about things that have happened and how things happened and stuff like that. But I mean, to do it down here, it's nice. The weather's good. People are friendly. I mean, just walking around Epcot yesterday and just hearing all the British accents. And I'm not just saying only British people are kind. I'm just saying it just makes you realize you're in a happy place and there's friendly people. I mean, all the cast members were talking to Maddie and it's just a nice place to be. It's fun. He was good, wasn't he, Carly? That was a great movie. Shauna says bye, Maddie. Carly says bye, Maddie. Maddie, go bye-bye. Yeah. I'm going to go down to Jacksonville one day. I do want to travel around a little bit, see what's out there, these beautiful beaches. Just want to get through hurricane season. I didn't realize it went till the end of November. But we've been lucky. We're fine where we are. Been through a year now, so I pretty much know what to expect. Sleep well, Shell. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. I'll see you in somebody's live. There's a lot of places to visit in the States. I was talking to somebody the other day. It's like traveling is the best thing. Like, I know the way I was brought up was different because we used to stick the caravan on the back and off we'd go. But there is so much of the world to see. But even the States, there's so much to see. Okay. There's loads. Yeah, we're fine where we are. It's funny. Jack will give me a heads up if something's coming, which has been really great. You'll tell me, get this ready, get that ready. I'm starting to get these calls now.
Yeah, I had another spam 2 times today.
It's like they go in surges.
Yeah. I'm gonna check my Amazon stuff.
Does it say by 10?
I don't know. 5:15, 8:15, 5:30 to 8:30, 5:30 to 8:30.
It did when I was on my own, Chris, because I get frightened easily about stuff. I mean, I moved in here on the Thursday. The following Wednesday, we had hurricane warnings, but it downgraded really quickly. But it was when I was sleeping in the living room because I didn't have a bed yet. And my phone started going crazy at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning with all these noises that I'd never heard before. And it was like, move now to a safe space, get out of the rooms with big windows and stuff like that. So Luna and I went and sat in the bathroom. I don't know why I didn't come in this bathroom. Ashley said to me, it's like a month ago, she goes, why don't you go in your own bathroom? I'm like, I don't know. We went in that bathroom and Luna and I just sat in there till about 6 o'clock in the morning. But it was absolutely fine. I mean, it's more coastal, really, isn't it? That the really bad weather happens.
Yeah.
Exactly. Stock up on water, paper products, canned food. Yeah, it was scary being by myself because I'm like, what have I done? Literally had been here a week. What have I done? And you were checking on me from New York, weren't you? You're like, It should be good. It's moving over. It's not going to be as bad.
Well, yeah, because then everyone at work kept asking me, how's your mom doing? It's going to be bad. I'm like, shut up.
Don't scare her. Yeah, I was fine. And the funny thing is, the thing that scared me the most, on the phone, it actually listed this area, what this area is called, and Jane's area, her community. And she slept through it. She's so used to it now. She's been here 4 or 5 years. She's so used to it. She didn't even wake up. And I'm sitting there, me and Luna. Luna actually jumped in the bathtub. I'm like, how did you know to do that? And I just sat on the floor or the edge of the bath, can't remember, for 2 hours. But we were fine. We were absolutely fine. We had another one, didn't we? And you and I just sat in the hallway. And that was when the lightning was across the street.
Oh, yeah, because that girl was coming.
But it's funny because I used to always say, I'll never move to Florida because of the hurricanes when you used to see the news and the devastation. And here I am. Oh, you deep sleeper? Oh, that's good. I think I sleep 3 hours in a whole night, but it's very broken. I'm not a good sleeper anymore. But they have to warn you anyway, and I think I get more nervous about the warning than I do when it actually hits. I'm at the point where it says it's coming through next Wednesday, and I'm like, just get here already so I know what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Oh wow. See, if I was told to evacuate, I'm one of those people, I will evacuate. I bet you do. I remember living with Nan for a couple of months when she lived on the Isle of Wight, and I remember when it would get really windy and scary. Yeah. Thankfully, no hurricanes. We got one in New York, which was very rare, Hurricane Sandy, and we lost power for 5 days. And a lot of our downtown was all flooded. You couldn't go anywhere. Over in Rye, the next town over, it was all underwater because they were right near the beach. It was scary. We had a few crazy snowstorms. There was one year it just snowed and snowed and snowed, and we didn't see the grass till April. That was crazy. And it's the bitter cold that gets me. I don't like driving in snow. Her and her dad would drive anywhere. I remember one time though we had to come pick you up from work because it was getting really bad,
Yeah.
and I'm white knuckling it because we had to bring your car back.
I don't like when it's fresh and slippery.
Well, how about that one time she worked
me.
10 minutes from the house, and it took her 3.5 hours to get home because we had a black ice storm, which nobody knew about.
Yeah.
And it took her three and a
The
half hours.
streets weren't prepared. The county wasn't prepared.
No one.
The streets weren't brined.
Because I remember Dad was coming from Stanford
Is
then.
it brined?
Brined.
Okay, I said it right.
Yeah. And he was sat on the highway, and he could see the exit he needed, but he was sat there for 2 hours. Nothing was moving.
Yeah, I mean, my friend who left work, because was I a manager at the time?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so I had to stay until everyone was done, and our manager let some people home early. My friend left an hour and a half before me, and she was maybe 3 or 4 cars in front of me. By the time I left 2.5 hours later.
Yeah, it was crazy. That was a scary night. Waiting for these.
My car for 20 minutes because there was so much snow, and a police officer was walking through the parking lot and asked if I need help. I'm like,
which
no,
was
I'm good.
unheard of. Yeah. No, we had some really. It's the ice.
I'm
yeah.
an independent woman.
Yeah, Joe, it's the bitter cold that I didn't like. That's what was so depressing. Once all the snow's gone, and then it's just those bitter cold temperatures for no reason. We were just saying, was it yesterday or the day before? We liked this first snowfall. Every year we would get excited about it, but after that, it was not fun.
Yeah.
We didn't have snow chains, no. Some
Just
did.
All-weather tires, which I'm still going to buy here, even though I don't. All-season tires.
Yeah.
Don't really need them, but in case.
It's funny because didn't Cara and Chelsea tell us they had hailstone one year? It looked like snow, and they got excited because they're also
Frost.
from New York. Yeah.
Someone was at the party tonight, and they said my one daughter, a 7 and a 2-year-old, who were napping in their strollers, they refused to give them trick-or-treat bags. Said that maybe the dad can donate his bag to one of them. I was like,
at the Mickey one?
Yeah, and someone said they've always given my kids their own bag when they were under 3. Is this new? And I said, I went on 9/10. They gave me one for my 11-month-old. Who is not eating candy just yet.
Yeah. Oh, must have had a really...
I was like, that's either someone who was mad or first day.
That's a cast member that's over it.
Yeah. My 2-year-old didn't get a bag or bracelet. They said anyone who doesn't need a ticket won't get one. I'm like, no, that's a lie. They didn't give,
matter.
obviously, Maddie a bracelet, because why are you going to give
Well,
a
yeah.
baby a bracelet?
She wouldn't know. She'd probably be eating it.
But a bag?
Yeah, all season tires. Yeah, it's the way to go. I remember when my dad was here one year and Birmingham got an inch of snow and they closed the airport. And my dad was freaking out because they had to fly to London and take a coach from London to Birmingham, and he wasn't very happy. But over here, they wouldn't do that at all, do they?
No.
Very, very rarely were airports closed due to weather. She was talking about somebody in a chat thing that Ashley's in went to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party at Magic Kingdom, and they wouldn't give two of the kids trick-or-treat bags because they were sleeping in their prams.
And they didn't have tickets.
And they didn't have tickets, whereas Maddie got one when we went.
Oh, but you were saying if we're taking her trick-or-treating or waiting. I'm waiting. She's still not old enough. We're just going to pass them out this year.
Yeah, we'll pass them out. It's funny because last year Jane came and sat with me because Ash wasn't here. And I remember her husband stopped by to drop something off and he said, oh, there's loads of trick-or-treaters in the street. And I said, good, because I got massive things from Costco. And like 6 people came. I'm like, come on, kids, come get the candy.
We got to get some decorations for outside.
But I was probably the new lady, and they're probably like, well, don't go to the new lady's house. Strange.
She might give apples.
She might give poor. I wouldn't.
There was someone at Disneyland's Halloween party the other night, and they were passing out vegetables at one of them. They were passing out little bags of carrots.
That's good. Unless you're a kid. I remember when Jane and I, Jane is my friend that lives here. When we lived in Germany, we went carol singing. And the Germans used to give us fruit. And we're like, what do we want fruit for?
Yeah, but it was funny because it was an older guy, clearly, that was
Yeah.
like, oh, we're getting vegetables. Oh, carrots. And then someone goes, imagine being an adult trick-or-treating at Disneyland and you're complaining about carrots.
Carrots. What's your plans for the sweet 1-year-old?
We're having a birthday party for her.
A baby,
Here.
little one.
Yeah.
Just at the house this year.
No other kids yet because I don't
know anyone.
No.
Got to go to the pool and, well, it's too late now. Meet some other little kiddies.
I mean, my friend might be coming with her high schooler.
Oh, she is high school now.
And today's going to be one of those days.
Is it difficult to buy all weather? We have all weather tires, don't we? Or do we not?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we do. I don't think it's hard to buy them here.
I haven't tried yet because I haven't needed new tires.
Yeah. We both ended up getting new cars when we got here because Ashley's was like a money pit. She bought it when she was 21. And I didn't have a car, so Santa always put fruit in our stockings. Yeah, definitely. Mum used to put an orange in. I used to love that. And walnuts. I always remember walnuts. That would be a good idea. Maybe next year we could do that. We're cleaning out the garage right now, so Ash can get her car in there as well. You have to wait 2 to 3 weeks. Oh. Maddie's in one of those little moods that you guys don't normally see in the vlogs. She doesn't want to sleep today, and she doesn't have much patience. She knows she's going to be 1 soon. She doesn't want to turn 1. So do you guys all do Halloween? Do you, in your areas, do you give out sweets and stuff? Is it busy? We used to be very busy where we were in New York. I remember the first few years moving in, I used to say to my mom, it's like a movie scene because, you know, in the movies where you always see like loads and loads of kids in the streets, that's what it was like because we were right next to the high school and the elementary school. And it was just a massive neighborhood, and people used to just walk up and down the streets. She is teething too, yeah. She has 8 now. Hoping not, Shauna. Hoping she bypassed that. Ashley keeps saying she's in it already. It's only because Ash wanted to move furniture and do stuff today that she said Maddie's playing up. You don't have too many coming by. I found as it got later on, as the kids grew up and moved away, because our street used to be full of young kids. And then, when we moved in, Ashley was 2. And then they all seemed to move out and older couples were moving in. So it kind of diminished a bit. The next door neighbor used to do crazy things hanging from trees, which was a bit too spooky for me. I didn't like it. And then the street behind, I'll never forget one day trick-or-treating with Ashley, and they had all these coffins in the front yard. And I don't like Halloween to begin with. And as you would walk by, they would jump out, or not jump out, open the thing slowly like zombies, and then they would walk down after you on the street. I said to Pete, you could keep walking with Ash and I'll go home and give out sweets. Hey, not a fan. Oh, no trick-or-treaters for you then, Chris. Well, that's good. You're in a new place, yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd have more last year. And then when Kaylee came, she's so sweet, to walk Luna after Halloween, I said, I know she was renting with a couple of girls. I'm like, do you guys eat sweets? Because they're all very slim and pretty. She's like, oh, no, we do. So I said, let me give you some, because it was just me. And I gave her the whole tub. It was like I said, one of the big ones from Costco. And she's like, I thought you were going to give me a little Ziploc bag with some in. I said, no, if the girls go to work, take it to the job, give it to kids. Oh, no. I'm glad he's doing better. Pink eye's the worst, isn't it? I remember when I nannied and the girls got that. It's painful. Oh, Maddie. Yeah. We used to turn the lights out by 9 because we found, I hate to say this, but a lot of the families from downtown used to come in the cars. And I don't mind that. What it was, they used to come with pillowcases. And I would give to all the kids. And most kids were polite, would take 1 piece, 2 piece, whatever. Because I didn't do the big candy. People say do the big ones. They love you more. But then they would say 1 for the baby. My baby's at home. And I'm like, well, babies, I think of babies like Maddie's age. Like, they don't eat sweets at this age. But I don't know. It used to drive me a bit mad. Like, I don't mind giving to all the ones that are coming to the door. But I'm not going to give for your 5 babies that are at home that are too young to go trick-or-treating. Doesn't make sense. I remember one year sitting there by myself. Pete was at work. Ash was trick-or-treating with friends. And I was on the phone with my friend Jane. And someone opened my door. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, trick-or-treating. I'm like, you don't open the door. But yeah, Ash used to have a time to come on. One time I said, where are you? She goes, we're all the way down by, I forget where she was. It wouldn't matter to you guys anyway, because you don't know. And I'm like, what are you doing all the way down there? Get back home. Yeah, people are cheeky. Hi, Nikki. How you doing? How's your weekend? It frightened me. I'm like, that's it. Lights going out. Doors locked. We're done. No more trick-or-treat. And it was a high schooler to boot. And I'm like, well, where's your what do you call it, costume? And he was in like a hoodie. I'm like, this could have been nasty. Yeah, they would ask for more. My father-in-law used to love it because he would get all his favorites. And then he would shut the light out before the end, so he had some left. Pete used to do the same thing, though. Pete would come home, take all the pieces out of the bowl or whatever and put them in the freezer and say, these are for me later. So I'm like, cheek. I said, if we run out, I'm taking them out. I'm good, Nikki. Thank you. Yeah, it was scary. See, we were known as the photographer's house, so they felt like they knew us. But no, you don't come in, especially on Halloween. I remember one year, I'm like, I'm not doing it because Pete was working late. Ash was out. I stayed upstairs with the dogs and just put the lights out and stayed in my bedroom. I felt guilty because people still ring your doorbells. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I never did leave it on the porch because I've actually seen where kids on the Ring videos just tip the whole lot in. But if it gets too late, then I will leave. If we've got a bunch left, I will leave it out. Yeah. Pete and I used to switch. Like he would either go, there was a group that used to go, and he would go with the dads and the mums would stay home and hand it out. A couple of times we went together, but like I said, because I'm such a scaredy cat, I always said I'll stay home and give it out. All right. Enjoy your birthday dinner with your daughter, Dee. Thank you. Say happy birthday for us. Hi, James. Sweet 18. Yeah, Ash doesn't mind it. She loves Halloween, so she'll be out there. Because one of us is going to have to hold Luna because at least in New York, I had a screen door. So I was able just to take the top piece out so I wouldn't have to open it all the way because Luna's a runner. I will start decorating for Christmas, Halloween night. Tori told Ashley, if it's good enough for Magic Kingdom, it's good enough for me. But we won't put the tree up till Thanksgiving. That's been our tradition. We usually put it up Thanksgiving morning. Unless it changes and we make some new traditions this year. But we've got ideas this year because it's such an open space in the living room. We want to get some garland with lights and put it like around going from the living room into the kitchen and then that big space behind the couch. We just think it'll look pretty. We're really going to try and do it up this year. We're already looking. Ash wants to get a few things just to put up outside. We can't do too much because with the guys coming to cut the grass and whatnot, if you put stuff up, you're supposed to move it before they come because they ride the lawnmowers and do it that way. Yeah, did you? Yeah, we started. Pete would put it up the night before Thanksgiving, and then Ash and I would decorate it Thanksgiving morning because he was always at the high school doing photography on Thanksgiving morning. They used to do a fundraiser called the Turkey Trot. So he was always there, and he wasn't much into the Christmas decorations anyway. So it became a tradition for Ash and I that Thanksgiving morning we would decorate the tree while watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And it kind of stuck. They weren't quiet yesterday, but they are much quieter now than they have been. Yeah, I think towards the end of August, beginning of September, when all the kids start going back to school, they do quieten down a lot. And they say right now, if you go to Magic Kingdom on party day, the Mickey's Halloween party, because you have to leave by 6, the parks are quieter because anyone coming for the parties can't go in till 4. So there's a lot less people. And we noticed that. We went one day and it was true. Oh, I'm glad you're here this week too, Nikki. I'm going to try and keep doing them on a Sunday, but I know everybody, can't always be here. I just appreciate you guys coming in. Oh, that's nice, Carly. I like that. My mum used to say, I'm not putting up a tree, I can't be bothered. And then when my brother and nephews started going every Christmas, because she used to always go over to my aunt's house. And then my brother and Ricky started going every Christmas. So she'd put a little one up behind her. And I used to love sitting there with her when we were doing our FaceTimes and seeing a little tree over her shoulder. Yeah, it is busy. It was so busy yesterday too, Chris, because they did that ride. Was it? Oh, I can't think. Guardian. You know, they play certain songs. And yesterday, because it was the 21st of September, they played September for the whole day. And Ashley tried to get tickets for it, but had no luck. And the lines for the food and were crazy. So we're going to go back during the week. I took video of all the menus to see what they had. I do. Pete's mum used to do Thanksgiving, then his sister took over because I always did Christmas when we were married. But when Ash and I were alone, the last two Thanksgivings, I made turkey with all the trimmings. And then last year, I went to Jane's house. I was invited to Jane's. So I went to Jane's for Thanksgiving and she did it. And it was really cool because we were sat in her, because it was hot, we were sat in her back porch by the pool eating our Thanksgiving dinner. I loved it. Hi, James. How are you? Thanks for coming on. Yeah, we make little traditions as we go along. Some may change this year. We'll see. Oh, that's so hard. Oh. See, Ash lost to Ashton November 5th. Oh, no, 4th. Sorry, 4th. He was due on the 5th. That's so hard. That's a lovely tradition. She just got the shirts in. Every year, this company, you send in the name of a, baby that you lost, and they put them on these shirts. Last year, she couldn't. They were full or something, which is so sad to say. They were full and they couldn't do it. But this year, she was able to get Ashton's name on, and the shirts arrived yesterday. But Ashton's on a shirt from A to C, and the whole back of the shirt is full, and that's just A to C. It's so sad, but she's happy she was able to get his name on this year.
It's not budging.
She's not. Oh, she's not a happy camper today.
Hold it so you don't hear this in the background.
Oh. Ash would have joined us again, but Maddie's not too happy today. She's just not feeling the best, I don't think. Between the teeth and everything else. Basically the teeth, there's nothing else. It's the teeth. It's a lot of pain. They say babies, you don't realize how much pain they endure when they're getting their teeth. And you can tell because her cheeks are all red and blotchy that it's definitely her teeth. Sorry about my scruffy bed. It was nice and tidy. I always make sure it's tidy. And then Luna came in at one point. And now she messed up my big fluffy pillows, and now she's on the couch behind me. I don't know if you can see her. Yeah, you can just see her. She's right by the British pillow. After mucking up my pillows. Thanks, Luna. Funny dog. Well, Luna being Luna, that's right. Am I? Thank you. It's hard, isn't it? And it affects their little bodies. So, she's she's got 2 more coming in. So 7 and 8 have been pushing their way through this week. But you can tell when she's like, she's been grinding them. I'm like, oh, don't, you've got such beautiful white little teeth. Don't grind them. But you can just tell the way she's holding her mouth that it's not the best. And then if you give her a bit of medicine, then it affects her little system, which is what's happened, I think. So she's just not happy right now. She's such a good baby, though. I mean, we had her out yesterday at Epcot, and she just sitting up, looking around, laughing, smiling. Everybody, the cast members were giving her stickers, and she gets very shy. Like, she'll lay back and hide her face. It's very cute. She won't remember a thing of it, and that's why I love vlogging so much, because now, like, I've been a bit emotional because I've been watching vlogs with Mum in. And it's a good thing, because people always say, oh, I'm frightened, I'm going to forget what they sound like. I'm so lucky that I can see my mum and I can hear my mum, but then it makes me sad. But on the other hand, now Maddie will be able to see herself growing up as well, and be able to look back on it when I'm long gone. It's hard. They say you just don't know the pain that they go through. I know if I have a toothache, it just makes you miserable, because it's not just your tooth and your gum. It's like your cheek and your sinuses. They go through a lot. I wish I vlogged when Dad was around, People say, why do you vlog? I'm like, well, I started vlogging for my mum, which we all know. Only recently have I really been like sharing out that I vlog and that people know. And I just can't stop now. Even though this stupid phone is playing up, I can't stop. But like someone told me, just do a voiceover if it doesn't record properly, because it's the sound that comes in and out. But we're getting there. I don't plan on stopping. I just made a comment the other day because the phone was frustrating me. Maybe we'll get a new one if we can. We'll see. It's all budget. It's so different when you're on your own now. It's all budgeting. It's not that easy just to like, I'm going to go get that. I do want to thank you guys for sticking with us, though. I was watching some live streamers. They're like, oh, I don't watch vlogging. I don't watch vloggers. They're so boring. I don't want to see what people do. And I thought, I know. I'm like, that's what I do. But I find it interesting sometimes, because I don't know, everybody does something different. And I don't have to watch somebody just because they're out spending money or going to fancy places. I love like the down to earth stuff. And, I'm always nosing in the background going, oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. Or if I see somebody, I'm like so into bags. If they've got a nice bag, I'm like, oh, I love that bag. I just love the down to earth stuff. Oh, have you? It is bittersweet, isn't it? It's like I watch it and I want to watch, and then I get myself so upset. But then I'm like, I'm lucky because I can hear her and see her. One was from a long time ago when she came to New York, and it was just her and I. We'd gone out to Trader Joe's, and then we were taking a walk by the water, and it was just so nice. And just to hear, then when I'm showing you guys what I bought from the store, and Mum's making a cup of tea in the background, and I'm like, oh, miss that lady. Oh, thank you, Chris. I really appreciate that. Exactly. That's how I feel, Joel. Like, I've had people saying that they feel like they're sitting at the kitchen table with me having a cup of coffee, and that's what I want them to be like. I don't want to be that preacher. I don't know anything. I can't help with anything. I just chat. Hi, James. Standing by. It's fun to see. And it's fun to see the channel grow as well, you know. It doesn't have to jump up by leaps and bounds, but it's just nice that it's growing as it's growing. Like I said, I didn't start it for other people. I started it for Mum so she could see us. But it's helped me through so much, and it's like I feel like I can't stop. I mean, it was really cute the other day when we were at the meetup, and Nick, the lodge guys, was telling someone, he goes, Sue was our first Patreon, and I'm like, oh, it just makes me feel good, you know, that I've been with them that long, and they're just such a nice couple, and just to see them in person, you're like, those are my friends. It's nice. Yeah, definitely, Sean. Hi, Sean. It does get a little easier, and then sometimes I think about it every single day. But yeah, it is tough. It is good to have a nosy into other people. And you know, even when people go out to eat, like I'm not a fancy eater. That was the one thing used to drive Pete crazy. Like we'd go to Outback. I mean, that's not fancy, but I would order chicken, and he's like, who orders chicken from a steakhouse? I do, because that's what I like. I'm not going to go out to eat just to eat something. I'm not going to buy a $30 steak if I can have a $10 chicken sandwich that I'm probably going to enjoy. Or the Cheesecake Factory, he would have all these veggies and stuff, and I would have my chicken parm sandwich, and that makes me happy. But Mum used to say the same. The first year she came over to visit, I was still a nanny. She said, I don't remember this, of course, but she said, every time you took me out to eat, it was a burger and not a good one. Mum she wasn't really a big steak person, but she liked her fish and chicken and her healthier options. But I like to see where people go. Like Katie's been to some really cool places. I just watched her vlog this morning, and she went to a place called Lavender and Lace Tea House, and she said somebody recommended it to her, and she said I would never have found it, and it was so pretty inside. And then I said to Ashley, oh, my mum would have loved that because it looked like an English garden outside. So hope to go one day. Yeah, I believe you. It took me a while to tell you guys that Pete left, to be honest. I kept recording it and then deleting it, and recording it and deleted it. And in the end, I think I just said basically Pete's gone, and please don't ask any questions at this time because I was in a whirlwind. But I've seen a lot of couples. I can't remember their names right now, but there's 3 couples in particular I used to watch. And they were huge. They were huge, though. They had hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they divorced, and one carried on the channel and the other one didn't. And then it just wasn't the same, obviously the same dynamic. But, you know, it's a shame when it's like you think, oh, they've got everything. Everything looks good. Everything looks fine. And you just don't know what's going on behind the scenes. That's it. Burger or chicken sandwich. I'm happy with that. I do like steak, but I like to cook my own. But yeah, it's funny. Hi, Jackie. How you doing? How's your weekend? Oh, wait. Now there's somebody I used to watch, Joel. Did they split up, Holly and Mike? I haven't watched them in years. Hmm. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't realize they divorced. I haven't watched them since, gosh, it's been years. We did have a good time at Epcot yesterday. It was fun. We got out just before it poured on everyone. I said to Ash, I don't know how we're doing it, but we managed to leave just in time. There was no black clouds or anything. And we were halfway home and it started to sprinkle. And then we saw some black clouds, but it was barely anything. We got home and I went on to a live stream because I wanted to see the Sheila E. concert. And it was pouring. Crazy. Oh, wow. Are they the same? Well, it won't be Hey, That's Mike now. What's her channel name now, Joel? I know. Saturday, Jackie Saturday. 1 year old. Crazy. Hey, That's Holly. Oh, wow. Okay. Now I feel like I need to look her up. But I used to watch them all the time. The three of them. And the dog. Well, see, you just never know. You just don't know what's going on with people. Like I said, it took me a while to tell everyone, and it wasn't because I was embarrassed at first, but it was just like I kept saying to Mum, I would warn Mum, I'm gonna say it today, and she's like, whenever you're ready. And then I wouldn't say it. I'm like, I didn't say it, but not every day. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of the other couple. They were a really nice couple, probably mid-30s. I don't even know if they vlog anymore, to be honest. Yeah, some things are personal. And it's funny because Pete wasn't really in a lot of the vlogs because he used to work so much and that, but you know, people started asking, where is he? Where is he? And I'm like, ugh, let me just get this over with. Because there are some people that don't realize and they ask too many in-depth questions, which I would love to answer, but hi, how are you? It's crazy. It's helped me though. I have to say I didn't stop because it's helped me. It's helped me get through a lot. I'm so grateful. Who knew? Started vlogging because of the Shaytards, because Ashley showed me their vlogging channel one day. Oh, okay. And I'm like, I was watching them. I'm like, they're such a fun family. They have such a fun life. And I said to Ash, because back then it was people would say, "Oh, I'm going to vlog for 365 days," and it was like a challenge. So I said to Ash, "I think we can do it." And she's like, "Let's do it," and we did. Oh, I love that. Two of Nikki's creations. That's so cute. Um, so we did, but then Ashley started to be in them less and less. And I'm like, oh, flipping heck, I don't want to be in front of the camera. But I'm so stubborn. I'm like, no, I said I was going to do it. And then one of my friends back in England, who was also started blogging at the time with his wife and daughter, and he's like, what did he say? He goes, are you ever going to show yourself on camera? And I'm like, and which made me more anxious. I just started to do bits and pieces because I was always walking around with the camera like this, just filming everything else. But I don't know. Now I still get nervous, to be honest. I still get a bit anxious, but I'm getting there. I do remember. Daily vlog, y'all. I do remember. Yep. Again, guys, check each other out because there's more vloggers to be watched. I love it. Oh, are you the talker of the two, Nikki? Can everyone just hit the like button for me if you haven't? I would really appreciate it. I don't know, I don't know, it gave me purpose when I was going through really tough times. And my purpose at first was mum. And then it just gave me purpose. Took me a little while to figure a good time to post them, but it's just helped me so much, especially the last 3 years. And settling in here, it's been fun to be able to show you guys us settling into a new life. You are, Carly. Carly, look at me. Do it, honestly. You won't regret the memories. I would love to see where you live and stuff. Obviously not your address, just outside. And I love that. I love when people go grocery shopping because I'm looking at the aisles going, oh, that looks good. And I'm making notes of things, especially if it's in England. I used to say to my mom, if I come over, can you get this and this? I've seen it on the vlog. And she goes, well, what store were they in? Morrison's or Asda. And she'd always look for me. Knees didn't do too good. I did take a couple of stops and I'm paying for it a little bit today, but I was proud of myself for doing 6,700 steps. I just got to keep moving, I think, and I'll be fine. I should do it. I see that's where I end up stopping myself from vlogging in public, but I'll try. I'll try it this week. Wow. Thank you for your service, James. Being an army brat, we appreciate it. Just give it, but I can't even speak, Carly. I got so excited. Give it a go. I'm trying to get my friend Claire to start again. I don't know if you guys remember Claire and Matt. Something about her name of her channel had 30 in it. But she said when she actually came down to Mum's funeral and she said that she's thinking of having a go at vlogging again. And I'm like, please, because she was really good in the stores and stuff. I know she's been busy with work, but I would love for them to vlog again. Something about 30. I think that was the name of her channel. Because people ask me about her. How's Claire? I'm like, she's good. Across the street, just put up a ghost. I just noticed that this afternoon. And around the corner, there's some cobwebs and stuff, but not too much at the moment. Other side of 30. You're so good, Carly. This is where I'm losing my mind. I put something about 30. Yeah, she was great. And we met. She came over to New York and we met. We all went out to dinner together. We went and did, Pete showed them around the city. They're a lovely couple. The fact that she drove 4 hours to be there for me, crazy. Oh, the ice cream man's here. And I don't have any cash because I don't carry cash. Please give it a go, Carly. I keep reading your comment. I'm like, please. Somebody told me the other day, you've inspired me to vlog. I'm like, please. And I haven't seen anything yet, but I'm like, please. Me too. I love when the decorations start going up. It's so much fun, especially around Christmas. We definitely take a night or two to drive around. Yeah, when they came, remember they came in and we went to meet them, and then they came back out to our house, and she kept saying it's so surreal to be sitting in your living room that I've watched for years. And then we went out to dinner at the beach. We were trying to get a picture of all of us. Pete was trying to set up the camera with the timer, and it just kept going off at the wrong times, and we were like literally wetting ourselves laughing. It was the best night. So I really hope she starts again. I'm trying to get them to come over here, but her daughter Paige just got married, so I know that she was saying that, the expense of the wedding and everything. I'm like, you can stay here. You don't have to pay. Yeah, I do too. I love doing the Christmas lights more for me, but there's a place I went last year. Jane took me, I think. No, Ashley told me she took me. There was one street and it was phenomenal, all the Christmas lights. It was beautiful. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, Ashley got a nice order. One of our subbies, I say subbies, but I consider you guys friends, um, placed an order for Christmas for her grandchildren and great grandchildren. And she's ordered from Ash before, but she doubled up on the order. So Ash has been quite busy this week, even though she said no rush, which was very sweet. And then she got 2 custom orders as well, for a couple of other things. Oh, I like that. I might have to have Ash make me a shirt that says that. My favorite color is Christmas lights. It's just something, it's just so happy. Such a happy time. And again, you can say, well, not for everyone. No, I understand that. But, even when I was at my worst, at my lowest point, I still didn't really take the movies in, but just sitting with the Christmas tree lights on, I used to love it. Have you worn it yet, Joel? Joel purchased a shirt and a ghost from Ash, and he just received them this week. Ashley got a lot of compliments on hers when she was at, she made herself a villain shirt, and she was getting a lot of compliments on it. And everyone's like, where'd you get that? And she's like, I made it. She was going to make me one that said, this is my Halloween costume. And I'm like, don't worry. Oh, I have some catching up to do. I appreciate it. And I appreciate that nice shout out you gave.
It's 18 hours.
1800 hours. It gave my channel and Ashley's store. Thank you for that.
From Discord, Holly, off-topic chat, DVC Park shoppers, at Katie Pinto prayers for your mum and you two.
My phone's talking to me. Must be losing a little bit of weight because my ring's almost coming off. This ring has been on my finger. I'm going to bring up Mum again. Mum bought this ring for me when I had my very first back surgery, not the bad one, not the long one. And she said, you wear that ring and don't take that ring off. And then every time you want to misbehave or get up when you're not supposed to or do something you're not supposed to do because you're back, she goes, think of me telling you to stop it. And I've never taken the ring off since. And now I can't get it off. Stuck. Oh, did you? Yeah, we do that too. We get a dated one every year from Hallmark. Someone told us to go into the Disney. There's that Christmas store at Disney Springs, and they said they're going to be taking all the ornaments out soon and putting new ones in for this year. So if there's anything in there we want, to get it now. And I did see some really cute, just the outline of Mickey's head. They were really cute. I said, Ash would make nice gifts. And she said, are you going to become that person that gives ornaments out for Christmas? And I'm like, but they're cute and they're Mickey. There was 1 year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years that we kept getting ornaments and the same ornaments. That's why she said that. But I love when I put ornaments. Don't you find when you put your ornaments up on your tree that they bring back memories? Either somebody gave it to you or you bought it at a special place or it reminds you of a holiday or something. I know I do. It's the same stories every year. Ashley, I got this. So I'm glad we're going into that season. I think Maddie's asleep now because it's gone very quiet. And my stomach's rumbling. If you hear anything, I apologize. Take care, Chris. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a good week. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's so kind. We'll see about doing that live with Katie one day. We'll sort that out. Cool. That's so kind, Nikki. Of course you can. You keep saying Granny. Avon has really nice ones. I get the one every year. Some of them are really expensive, aren't they? Yeah. See, and then you have to be careful sending stuff that's breakable. The ones I saw are not breakable, and they weren't $35, but they were so cute. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that. That's really cute. You have to, right? I know there was some that Ashley made in school. And I'm like, let's put these up. And then after a couple of years, she's like, no, we're not putting them up anymore, but we keep them. But there's one I have. Where is it? Oh, it's on my wall. One my friend gave me. It was after Christmas. She hadn't been well. And it says best friends and it says Sue and Michelle. And it's two little bears on a swing. It's on my wall next to Mum's picture. And she gave it to me on the Thursday she got out of hospital, and I said, I'll come back tomorrow and spend some time with you. And she passed away that morning. And I'm so grateful to have that now that I won't put it on the tree because I don't want it to break or to get lost in a box. So it's either on my desk, but now it's hanging on my wall. All right, Chris, you have a good night. That's it. I mean, they'll get it. Like Ash will get it once Maddie starts bringing her stuff home. Oh my gosh. I had a dresser in the basement that was, obviously when we had to clear out the house because we had to sell. And there was so many pictures of different things that Ash had made. Ash is very talented, very creative. And I kept all these pictures and everything. And I gave them all to her. And I said, I'm going to hand these to you now because I knew I was coming down here first. I said, we'll keep them, we'll box them up, we'll put them in storage, whatever. Little monkey threw them all away. I'm like, Ash, I kept those for you. All her report cards. I gave her them in a nice plastic box. All her report cards, good, bad, and ugly. Some weren't so great. She threw them all away. She goes, I read them and I threw them away. When I went back to England and had to go through all Mum's stuff, what am I looking at my TV for? Looking at all of Mum's stuff. There was a box with my report, and I think I may have mentioned this before, with my report cards in. They were shoddy. And my brother and nephew, Ash and I, were wetting ourselves laughing, reading, because then it was all handwritten back then, reading some of the comments that these teachers said about me in school. One of them was atrocious. She said I was atrocious in class. Not noisy, not naughty, but my work was atrocious. And I said to my nephew, who's a very smart individual, I said, who writes that about somebody's kid, that they're atrocious in class? And he said, British teachers. I'm like, oh my God. These were army British teachers. I was like, flipping heck. It's stuck with me since I read it last June, and I have it with me. It's in the box in there. Atrocious. Sue was atrocious in class. Flipping heck. Oh, see, now we put names on him now. I remember my friend Joanne and I ran the brownie troop for 4 years, and we used to always make these homemade projects, of course. Well, to keep putting the kids' names on the bottom. Does it really? You have all your report cards? Speaking of baby books, we found Ashley's baby book when we moved, and she and I read it a few months ago, or a few months after she got here. It suddenly just stops, and she said, oh. So I think it only went to about a year and a half. She goes, what next? I'm like, oh, sorry, Ash, life got busy. I know, tut Ashley. When she was in, she took an art class when she was in college, and it was life drawings, which she was petrified for. And I remember her bringing the pictures when they had, at the end of term, got to bring the pictures home. She didn't want anyone to look at them, but they were like, some of them were like life size. She threw all those away as well. She goes, I don't need to see those. Nan, when I had a bag of Ashley's baby teeth, and there was cookie crumbs in there because one time Ashley insisted we left a cookie for the tooth fairy. So of course I had to take the cookie out as well. And I didn't think, and I put it in with the teeth. And that's something else when we were clearing out the house in New York. I'm like, Ash, do you want to keep these? And she's like, no. She threw them away, like all my little mementos. She goes, that's sick, Mom. No, it's not. It was cute, they're tiny teeth. Watch. I'm going to watch what she does with Maddie. She's 29. One's in a toffee. That's cute. Is that how she lost it, eating a toffee? Yeah, the parents are the atrocious ones. I was good because my dad always said, you're going to behave in school. Went to army schools. Who says it's always... I was only like 6 or 7, atrocious. And I know it wasn't because I talked in class, because I never spoke. I was shy. Oh, see, everybody does it. I actually thought I was weird. She goes, who needs a bag of teeth? I'm like, it's cute. Oh, I can't wait till she starts doing stuff. I remember one year, Tooth Fairy didn't come during the night. Tooth Fairy was tired and very busy and fell asleep. And Ash got up for school and was mortified that the Tooth Fairy didn't come. And I was like, oh my God, Pete, Tooth Fairy's been busy. I'm like, oh my gosh, Ash, she's so busy. So I'm sure she'll come before you go to school. So I was able while she was in the bathroom, but she knew at that point. Oh, okay. That's one I haven't heard before, Joel. Do you think she will? I hope she does now. And I was like, I saved these. They've been in my underwear drawer for all these years, and you threw them away. They're so funny. Until they become parents, they don't realize, do they, if they would do the same thing. Maybe she won't. Aptogen. So funny though. We were literally wet, and I had tears rolling down my face. I used to stumble when it came to the word test. I would get so frightened, and I would get myself all worked up. I still do to this day. If it's something important, I get myself so worked up sometimes that I don't do well. So I knew I wasn't the best student in the house, in the class, in the room, in the school, but atrocious kind of burnt. I didn't remember that. atrocious. I will never know what Ashley's say now because she threw him away. I don't think Ash wants reminders of something. She's very hard on herself. And I think I taught her that, which I regret because I think she's stunning and smart and kind. She's just a good person. But she beats herself up so much. Oh, that's nice. That's one thing she did keep was her yearbooks. Do you? See? I have a little bit of hair in Ashley's book and her bracelet. I don't think her umbilical cord with a clip, no. As parents, it's funny what we keep and what we think they're going to be like, oh, this is great. And they're not. Oh, dear. She'll see. It's funny because I don't have any of my pictures right now because we had boatloads of pictures and albums in that coffee table in the living room, the big square one. And I didn't want Pete to send them all down here like that because I know where to put them in this heat. I didn't want them to get ruined. So he says he's gonna put them all on a disc for me. And my brother's doing the same because Mum had boatloads as well. And my brother says they're all in the back of his couch. He's gonna put them all on a disc for me. I can't wait because I feel like I don't know. Ashley's biggest thing that she loves to do is look through photo albums. Pete's mum used to have like a library, like all the shelves full of them. And as you opened up the book, it would say who was on what page, what it was, what year it was, what event it was. And we would spend hours because we used to go over there most Sundays for dinner, and we'd spend hours afterwards just going through the same books, but just having fun, looking at old pictures. There's nothing like it. I don't know if I say she has her yearbooks. I don't know if she brought them down here with her. We took over the school photography the year that Ashley graduated, so we didn't do her yearbook. Any of her yearbooks was not us. And I did have a couple, but I didn't bring them. We did 11 years. Did we do 11? Yeah, we did 11 years of school photography and yearbooks. And I had one for every year that we did, but I didn't want to bring so many. I didn't want to bring them down here. Crazy. Been a lot going through Sue's mind this week. A lot of the old memories and things we used to do. Seeing the school back, because Ashley was in band and whatnot, and she's been out of school now since 2011, so 12 years. But every time, it was funny because I was on Facebook the other day. I don't go on Facebook very often, only the Real Brits page. I don't really go on my personal very much anymore. And all the people were posting the school band and their first competition, and the football team won and the band came in first and they were showing the school. And I'm just like, it's funny because you move away and you think everything changes, but it doesn't. Everything just carries on the same. And I just said to Ash, it just hit me really weird that we weren't there involved in it all. Because, even when she left school, we were still part of the school. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so nice, though, to have that. I have some letters from friends that, because computers weren't around then, but we used to write to each other. Oh, that's so cute. I love that you still have those letters. We did have a moving company. It was a really weird situation. Pete wanted to help and he was going to drive the truck down because I wasn't going to bring a lot of the furniture because it was very, very old. And Pete said, no, you need to have some of the things. But I bought the new bed and the couch and whatnot. So we put everything in storage because he was going to bring it down, but then he couldn't bring it down. He changed his mind. And so we did end up having a moving company. I thought it was expensive because I didn't want half the stuff that came. So I moved down here in the August, and I didn't get that stuff until the 30th of September. It's not even a year yet I've had my stuff. I thought it was expensive, but I didn't have that much. I thought it was expensive for what was coming, but it was on a truck with like 5 other families' stuff. I think it cost me like $2,800 to come down from New York. Oh, that's so cute. Preemie nappy. And they're like this big, aren't they? And you think, and then suddenly they start growing and you think, my friend Jane, the girls, they were preemie and they were 3 pounds, just 3 pounds a piece. And their clothes, like doll clothes. Oh. Even Ash now, like when we're shopping and she's buying Maddie new clothes, like even if it's like a onesie or something, she'll look at the ones that Maddie used to be in that were too big for her when she was born, because she was early, not preemie early, but she was early. And she's like, oh my God, she used to fit in this. And now it looks so tiny compared to what she's in. And to me, she's still small. But when you see what they were in and what they're in now, it's very different. Yeah, I don't have much left. I found when we were moving, I kept a lot of cardigans that Mum had made that I gave to Ashley to put in a box for Ashton. There was like ones that, girls or guys could wear. And then obviously Ashton passed, and then she kept them in a box. I'm like, these were yours, Ashley. And found some blankets and stuff. At least she still has those. It's crazy, isn't it? Size 9 feet. Crazy. I know her nappies used to drop off her. And the other day, Ash goes, I think I need to go up a size. I'm like, okay. And then when she looked at the sizing, she goes, the sizing doesn't make sense. So I'm going to stay with the same size for now. But suddenly it just changes, and they're in the next and the next and the next. She found a couple of things that she'd bought, I think from Disney, she said. And she was so mad at herself that she didn't take them out of the bag, wash them, and put them away right away, because Maddie didn't get a chance to wear them, and now they're way too small. They're like 6 to 9 months. So she's going to put them up on her Macari site. But yeah, you got to wear them right away. They grow so quickly. I grow quickly. I was like, know how quickly we grow. Oh, guys, I should probably let you go. I kept you on for, how long have we been going? Oh, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Oh, I love that too. That's so cute. Isn't it nice when you can do that and you have something saved from when you were a baby? And then you get to see all your kids and grandkids in them. I love that. Yeah, the thing with the cardigans Mum made for Ashley, like by the time Maddie was in them, it was too hot. But she's kept them, which is nice. It's nice to see them hanging up in the closet. Oh, thank you, Joel. I appreciate it. I know we talk nonsense sometimes, but I do appreciate it. Good night, Nan. Take care of yourself. Oh, 11:20. Yes. Time for bed. Time for bed. You guys are brilliant. You support us. We appreciate you all so much. Thank you. The vlog will be quite short today because I'm like, oh, it's a live day. But then I'm like, well, not everybody watches the live. So get going with your vlog. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We're going to love and leave you. And we'll definitely see you in the next vlog. Again, check each other out. I know Joel daily vlogs and stuff. So, Shauna, I won't forget. I won't forget. I'm ready for the season to be over, though, I have to be honest. But you want to know something? I want Angela to win now, only because they've let her go so long and she deserves it. Good night. Sleep well. Enjoy dinner. Oh, what are you having for dinner? I must know. I forgot to put mine in the crock pot this morning, and I'm so mad at myself. Good night, Carly. Sleep well. You can tell, right, Shauna? It'll serve them right if she wins. It really will, because they've all let her go and go and go and go. But Zingbot's on tonight, I think, so that'll be interesting. I can't wait to see what he says. All right, I'm coming. Can you set me a table, place at the table? I love enchiladas. Ash doesn't eat them. I love them. I invite myself for dinner now. I'm so pushy. All right, guys, take care, sleep well, enjoy your dinners, and we will see you soon. Take care, everyone.